turn this sideways, can you see me?
Yep.
Okay, then I've got a spot for my phone.
Okay, cool. So welcome to our call tonight, everyone. I don't have a pretty presentation or anything for you guys, but I do want to do some quick recognition. The first one on the leadership ladder. And let me just pull that up. So this gets updated, as you may or may not know, just once a month. And it gets updated on the 5th of each month. And it really, it's all about how successful you are basically as a coach, and how that is defined is by lots of different levels, from one being Success Club, one being, let's see, Success Club, your rank, the number of coaches you have hitting Success Club, your week lag volume, and your income. So all 5 things. So it's a really important benchmark to be going to up the leadership ladder rather than just Success Club every month. So if you're looking to challenge yourself in any way, definitely focus on the leadership ladders. And so for our team leaders, we have myself, Ashley Lasher, and Nicole Faulkner. And team builders, we have Chelsea Romano, Carly Dunleavy, Gretchen Hawley, Ashley Robustiano, Brandy Mark, Ashley Hope, Sandy Knox, Nicole Maston, Tiffany Miller, and Harrison Penkoff, my fiance, got to team builder. So congratulations, you guys. And then for Success Club, we've got Julianne Lundy leading the way. She's got 8 points. Brianna Hitzman with 6 points, as well as Caitlin Tennyson and Lana Lawrence all have 6 points. I have 5. Sandy Knox, Chelsea Romano, Rachel Dodge each have 4. Mallory Flynn at 3. And then a whole bunch of people at 2. We've got Kim Benson, Carly Dunleavy, Ashley Swan, Ashley Robustiano, Caitlin Rana, Susan Tillison, Tiffany Miller, Laura Perkovic, Sarah Roche, Melinda, I'm going to mess up your, I'm not going to say your last name, Melinda. Melinda M., Justin Mendoza, Nicole Faulkner, Aaron White, Brandy Mark, Paige DeMick, Gretchen Hawley, Amanda Lonis, Andrea Merchant, Joni Rayburn, Rhiannon Jan, and Amber DeMar, and then Ashley Hoke has 1 point. So still super early in the month. Obviously, you guys, it's only March 8th. My tip to you tonight would just be work with urgency. Even though we have like basically the whole rest of the month left, act as if this is the last week of the month. Lock in Success Club so that you can spend the whole rest of the month really focused on your challengers and helping them see a transformation and building a team and helping your coaches. So push now so you don't have sweaty palms and you're stressing and frustrated at the end of the month. So just a quick introduction. We have Doreen on our call tonight. She is awesome. I think we met on one of the Northeast Mastermind calls. I think that was the first time. But she's super awesome, and she's going to be talking to us tonight about tips to increase engagement and tips on inviting. She is a 5-star diamond, Success Club 5 legend. She is Country Heat and Size certified. And a cool fact about her is that she retired from her teaching career 13 months after she started coaching. So she's super successful and is going to share all of that with you guys. So I'll unmute you, Doreen, because I know you're driving, I think.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, great. All right. So 2 really, really important things are obviously inviting. And everybody knows how to invite, but there's lots of ways to invite. But if you're not getting engagement on your page, your invitations are not falling on, people that are ready to listen because you don't have an audience. And it used to be that Facebook showed your posts to an average of 10 to 12% of your Facebook friends. So if you had 100 Facebook friends, you could say that a typical post was going to go to 10 of your friends in the news feed. And let's say only 5 of those friends were online, because not everybody's online all the time. And then let's say half of those, 2 or 3 people, are actually scrolling their news feed. So you put out a post, and you're like, only 1 person liked it or 2 people liked it. I must not be popular. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to put myself out there. When in reality, that was the 1 or 2 people that actually saw your post. So it's not got anything to do with you. It's just how many posts Facebook would typically send it to. How many people on the news feed. Now, guess what? They lowered it to about 1 to 2%. So if you have 100 friends, it might only go out to 1 or 2 friends, and that's for average engagement. So that's for somebody who is just posting on occasion. And I had 70 friends on Facebook when I started. I never posted. If I did post, it was like an animal post. Probably nobody saw them. And even then, when I wasn't working and trying to sell anything or help anybody, it was embarrassing to just get one like. But I didn't know. I thought that Facebook sent my stuff out to everyone or most people. But it's not true. They don't. What they have is they have a relevancy system. Facebook has a very sophisticated system of deciding what's good for their audience. Facebook wants to provide a great experience for Facebook users. They want to keep people on Facebook. So they have decided what posts are great and what posts aren't. Most of those are being decided by a robot. So a robot is looking at your post and making decisions right away. And your engagement goes up depending on the interaction. So if you Google a picture of anything and put it on, okay, so let's say I have 3,000 friends now. I went from 70 friends not even 2.5 years ago to 3,000 friends, okay, because I added 3 people a day consistently, or as best as I could. And sometimes, it's a ton of people if you run a free group or whatever. But it all, evens out. So let's say I put a post and it's a Google picture, which you will never see me do. It would have to be some great picture because I know already Facebook doesn't value that. The Facebook robot is going to turn its nose up at that, and you're not going to get it past a few people. Okay? Sometimes there's a meme that is so funny or so good that Facebook already knows and you'll get a reach out of it. But typically, don't do it. If you take your own photo and put some words on it, or don't put words on it, but as long as you have a photo, your reach will be higher. So my 3,000 reach, if I put a Google pic, any stupid thing, I might get a reach of 50. If I take one of my own photos, I could get double that, 100 people it might reach. If it's a picture with a face on it, with my face or anybody's face that I took, it will go significantly farther. It's called Facebook. They want faces. They know when you put a face on it because that's how all of a sudden it suggests tags. Is that Janet? Is that Debbie? Well, they know exactly who it is because their software recognizes the people. So you know they're looking for faces. If you put faces on it, it's going to triple your reach right then and there. So it is super important. If you put a video, anything that's a video, it's going to go farther. But if you put a video that takes them off of Facebook, like a YouTube video, they're going to cut you off because you're taking people off of Facebook and they don't like that. It'll get some reach because it's a video. But as soon as you take them off of Facebook to visit YouTube or anywhere else, Facebook says, nah, that's not the way to do it. If you share a video that was something like on Delish or Tasty, you're going to get great reach because it is a video and it's keeping them on Facebook. It's just directing them to another Facebook page. If you are in the video, you're going to get significantly better reach because that's what they want to do. Facebook wants this to be an all video channel. The biggest reach you're going to get is live video. You are being rewarded for live video. Facebook wants this to be a live video program. That's it. So if you want to get the most engagement in your post, it is, number one, you do a live video. I don't care what you're doing. You could read the phone book. You're going to get good reach. And the more people that see it, the better. Now, what else increases your engagement? How many likes, comments, and shares you get. So you get a score. There's an algorithm. I don't know what it is, but you get scored. However many likes you get, they send it to more people. So as you're getting likes, you'll see that a post that gets 10 likes is going to go farther than a post that gets no likes. If you get comments, that's why we're asking for engagement. Comment below if you're a dog or a cat person. that kind of thing. Comment below if you would rather have bananas or oranges. Whatever it is, comment below if I should wear this dress or this dress. The more comments you get that Facebook says, oh, this post must be valuable, we're going to send it farther. It's just a formula. The highest praise you can get on Facebook is a share. If you get shares, Facebook will send it anywhere. And I'm talking about a stock picture. So I did take a stock picture and I put it on my like page because it was clean eating snacks, and I put my little logo on the bottom because I knew that people were going to share that, because examining the data is so essential. So I put that on there and I got hundreds of shares. That upped my engagement and my reach on all my other posts, because now my page was more important. So it's all combined. Now, the way you figure this out is by practicing. Okay? I know if I just put some stupid quote, I'm not going to get a reach. But if I put that same stupid quote on a picture of me, it's going a lot farther. Not because anybody cares about me, but because Facebook values pictures. And I'm telling you, you may be uncomfortable putting pictures of yourself on there, but get over it, because everybody loves to see pictures of you. I love to look at people's photo albums. I guess everybody does. So you want videos of you and pictures of you. And the video, live first. And I'm telling you, don't worry about your hair, what you look like, what you're doing. Don't worry. It's actually better if you mess up. The more human you are on these videos, the better they are. The more people are going to click like, because they're going to love you when you're a hot mess. And it's funny because I've messed up when people are ordering and said, oh my God, I put this in instead of that. Hold on, I got to fix it. I'm losing it. And I've had people say to me, this is why I love you. They love me because I'm a hot mess. So don't be afraid of any of that. So if you have a like page, you want to examine that data. It is so valuable to you. You will learn everything from that data. What is a good post? What is a not great post? And you know what? If your video doesn't do well, take it down. Nobody cares. No one's going to remember. I have taken many a post down when I said, this is not going anywhere. It's just flat. So I take it down. I want when people, cruise your page and scroll your page, you want them to see the good videos and the good posts. You want to see that you want them to see that you have good engagement. Now you take that same and you use it on your personal page. And you can tell when your personal page is doing good. You're getting more likes, more comments, and more shares. And you're getting more private messages. So let's say you don't have a like page and you're just doing your regular page. When you do a call to action post, you're going to get more interest and you'll know it's working. So you're going to get more interest because you've got more engagement on your page. So if you're ready to invite, and there's lots of ways to invite, and I invite every single way, okay? I do invite cold message, but they're watching my page, and I am post. Let me tell you something. You've got to post 3 to 5 times a day is an absolute minimum. 5 to 8 is better. The more you post, the more engagement you will get. And believe me, people are not overwhelmed with your posts. You're going to get a few people that see every post because they're really engaging with your post. And those few people that really see your post want to see your post. And if your mother's tired of seeing you post your recipes or your workout, tell mom to turn off your notification, because you have to have this in order to run this business on social media. So you want to post a lot. You want to make sure you're posting quality things, not stock pictures or Googled pictures and again, a lame quote is a great quote if it's on a picture of you. People love to see your kids. People love to see your pets. People love to see what you eat. Those are biggies. And if you want to do faith, family, whatever it is, whatever you're about, that's fine. Prioritizing posts. I just saw that. What you need to do is pick like 3-5 areas of your life. Like if you're, totally into quilting and you really like to read and you own horses and you volunteer at the hospital, pick your things. If you're, big into your faith and your family, pick your top things and rotate. So that you'll see sometimes coaches have on their like page faith, fitness, food, and fun. And you'll see their posts are mostly about faith, fitness, food, and fun. So pick a theme for yourself, and it's just what you like. I like to do menu planning. So every Monday I put out a menu. There are coaches who would rather stick needles in their eyes, but they like to do, videos of them working out every day. I don't just post random videos of me working out every day. It's not always a pretty picture. So I am a little less on the video side. I do plan my videos a little bit. I have to, but I do post workout videos. But if I'm posting a whole workout video, I'm going to tell you I'm going to speed it up because I look better speeded up. So you find your thing, and use it. So I just posted something with my dog because I know I have a lot. Yeah, everybody loves animals. I don't have little kids at home. If I had little kids at home, they'd be in front of that camera. Okay, my kid's big. So, use whatever it is you like. If you are a working mom, post about that. So when you say prioritize, just pick the themes you like. And it can be anything. It can be anything. I would not pick politics or religion, like controversial religion. I mean, if you're anti-abortion, I would not be posting about that. You're going to have a lot of controversy on your page. It's not going to help your business because you have to remember that this is a business page. This is your business. This is not your entertainment anymore. Facebook is your business. It is the storefront of your McDonald's or your Burger King or your Starbucks. And that's it. It is not for your pleasure anymore. It's to showcase yourself and to showcase your business. I am telling you, don't post businessy stuff on your personal page because you're not allowed to. We're simply not allowed to. If you want to invite to your groups and things like that, but if you start selling a program, you can get your page shut down because it is against the terms of service. So yes, you can invite to groups, you can talk about your programs, you can talk about everything, but don't start putting dollar signs and programs and 21-day fix pictures up anywhere, but especially not on your personal page. So let's say you picked your categories, you know who you are, you know what you like, and it took me a long time. I'm about food and simple, easy recipes. I don't like to cook, so I'm all about recipes with like 5 or less ingredients. And I figured that out over time. And people love that because there's a lot of people who don't like to cook or want simple ingredients, and people who want to know that eating healthy doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to be a gourmet cook, because if you did, I wouldn't be able to do it. So you figure out the things that you like, you enjoy, and that you want to convey. And those are what your priority is. And it's nice to have a rotation. So on Mondays, I post my menu. And on Tuesdays, I post transformation pictures and some recipes. On Wednesdays, I do some workout, something with a workout and probably a fitness tip. But you can do that in a live video in a minute. It doesn't, and you don't even have to have anybody watching the video. You don't have to worry. I can have 0 people watching the video, but by nighttime, I'll have 600 people that have viewed it. It'll come. It will come as you build up your page. Because as you build up your page and Facebook sees that people like, comment, and share your posts, they present it to more people. So if you get your stuff presented to 500 people, you're going to start to get more likes and shares and comments because it's just going to more people. It's just going to be a proportion. So don't be afraid. You got to start somewhere, and you're going to start with 0 likes, comments, and shares, and you got to build up. And you just got to get bold, say, I don't care. I'm not going to let, the fact that my Aunt Sally doesn't like to see my workout videos stop me from becoming a millionaire, because it's not, because that's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Or your boss says, oh, and you posted your recipe again. Yeah, don't look at it if you don't like it. I mean, I don't have to say it that way, but just, say, oh, turn your notifications off if you don't want to see them. But yeah, I really like posting my whatever. I don't care what anybody says. So the more you do that, then you've got eyes on your page. And then the inviting takes on a whole new world. So now that you've got eyes on your page and people who are actually looking for your menus or your food or your puppies or your faith-based posts or your motivation, if you're all about motivation, whatever it is, just keep it going. Make sure you don't stop any day. I mean, there are days when I don't invite. when I'm doing the ultimate reset now, and I feel like my focus is completely on my food and getting pictures and talking about that. So I've slacked off on inviting the last few days, but you would not know that from my pages because they are just as active. I am never not posting. I could be dying in an alley, and I'm telling you, I fell in my kitchen. I tripped over Shakeology bags, like the shopping bags of Shakeology. I had gone and done an event at my friend's, she's a doctor at her building. They had like a vendor event, and I did it just as a favor. And I came home, and instead of moving the bags, I decided I was going to walk over it, caught myself in Shakeology bag, and fell on the floor. And I hurt myself bad. I grabbed my phone. I crawled and grabbed my phone and started to do a live video, hysterically laughing. Because I said, I'm going to die in this. The headline's going to be Coach is killed by Shakeology. But I'm telling you, I make everything a posting moment. Get your money's worth. People were dying. Are you okay? That's funny. You know, I'm showing them the Shakeology bag. Just do it. So now that I've got people's attention, now I can invite. And yes, I cold message, I said. I personally, personal message invite. But because I'm interacting with so many people on my page, so many people are now watching my page, it's not exactly cold. It's kind of lukewarm to warm because they feel like they know you anyway. So it's not cold. I'm not friending someone and then shooting them an invite. That's as cold as it gets, and that's not going to get you anywhere. So if you friend someone, you want to talk to them, you want to like and comment on their page, you want to make friends with them, you want to say happy birthday, and then once there's a message or two between you and you know they're watching your page, then you can invite. So then they're not cold anymore. Then you've got a whole new warm market. So besides the personal messages, I do a lot of inviting on my pages, and that's through events. I will create an event on my like page, and I will invite several ways that way. I will post the event on both of my pages, share the event so they can just click and go and join the event, or I can invite 500 people. So I'll just click and send it to 500 people, or I'll private message and say, here's my event for my next group. I don't know if you're interested right now, but it's going to be in a couple of weeks, and I'm looking for people who want to do this with me, or I'm filling spots, or if you want to check it out here. I'm going to be explaining the program. So I use my events that way. So that's one way to do it. And if you have people engaging on your page and then you post it on your page, people are going to join your event. They're going to see it, they're going to click like, they're going to join it. And even if they don't join it and they click like, message them and send them a personal invitation, because they might just be too afraid. Clicking like is their way of saying, I really need some help, but I'm too embarrassed to ask you, and I don't want anybody to know it, so I'm just going to pretend I'm just liking your post, and that I'm not really overweight. Like, I was 140 pounds overweight, and I was like, if I don't say anything to anybody, maybe nobody will notice. Okay, right. So you want to do that. That's a great way to do it. An event is a very easy way to invite, and you get a variety of ways to invite out of it. Now, my biggest thing that I do is I invite on my page 3 times a week at least. And if I'm pushing, and it was funny when Samantha was talking, you can either push now or scramble later. I don't want to scramble later, so I push. And I am very much an introvert. I really like to hide, but I act big and bold, and I post like I'm not. And it's easier to do this all behind social media because you don't have to be there. You know, you're kind of hiding behind a computer anyway, but you don't have to look like you're meek and mild even if you are. So I will post Tuesday transformation, Thursday transformation, and Sunday. Sundays I definitely do, and a lot of people do coach posts on Sundays, but I mostly do challenge group posts, because people have eaten like crap the whole weekend. They're miserable. They don't want to go back to work. And I might throw something in about coaching as well. But I always make sure that they know I have a group coming up. And I've taken to saying my next group starts in a couple of weeks, because that doesn't date your post, and it doesn't make people say, oh, the group is going to start in 3 days. It's too late. I'll wait for her next post. So I always say my group's starting in the next couple of weeks at the end in the call to action. But I make sure that I follow, it's an Eric Worre formula, you know, your before and after, how you felt in the before, what you did that changed things, how you feel now as a result, and a call to action. Comment below and you tell them what to comment. I'm in. Comment below interested. Comment below info. You have to give them a word, because honestly, people will do what you tell them. If you say comment below, they won't know what to say. They don't want to say, I need help. But sometimes I say, I need help, or I'm ready, or I'm serious. I just change it up. Or message me. So I cover myself that way. If no one comments, everybody just thinks they messaged me. So I save face that way. But when you get a lot of engagement on your page, and it takes time to build it up, you're going to get people. So last night I posted my Transformation Tuesday. I put it in my little Emerald training group, and I said, okay, here's my Transformation Tuesday post. And then within 5 minutes, I had 2 people that said interested. I said, comment below interested. And I clicked on, I said, I already have 2 people interested. I probably on the 2 pages have 10 people just from that said interested. So now I've got 10 people to talk to today when I finally get to it. 10 new people to talk to, and I'm going to go through my whole speech with them, and I don't have to talk about their cat or their dog, because they replied specifically to a group post. If you know, and there was a call to action. If you feel this way and you want to feel better and you want to lose weight, you know, and I mean, I had a pain point in the beginning. I don't even remember what it was now, because I'm in the middle of talking, but I mostly stick to those formulas. Now, what do I do on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday? I talk about my groups in another way. So it's the indirect invite. So I'll talk about how great my group is going. So it's just letting people know I have a group. We are having such good fun. My challengers in my group are doing so great. Look at the meals they posted. So it's kind of like keeping everybody as an attention that they know I have a group running. Or I'll talk about how great coaching is for me, that I don't have to do this, or I don't have to do that, or I'm my own boss, or I've got 2 animals sitting on top of me. It's a good thing I can work on my phone from home, or it's, you know, it's a miserable snowy day out. I'm so glad I don't have to go to work, you know, or I got my fuel delivery and I didn't have to hide from the fuel guy because of that tag they hang on your door saying how many thousands of gallons they just put in your tank for thousands of dollars. Thank God I have the extra money now. So whatever it is, those will be on the off days where I'm not directly inviting. People do like to see pictures of yourself, so transformation pictures are great. I almost never use a transformation picture of anybody else, but when I do, it's one of my challengers, so I can brag that they're my challenger or coach and I help them. That's the only way. Let me see. So the bottom line, the 20-second takeaway is check out your own page, check out your own post, see which ones are doing better, and repeat them. Whatever works, you want to repeat. If it's not working, toss it out. And there have been plenty that I thought should do well and didn't do well. I'm like, oh, well, I don't do those anymore. And also, here's a little note. Once a month or more, clean up your page. So if you've got any old invites or whatever else, you can either delete them, because new people all the time are looking at your page and scrolling down to see who you are. When you have a new friend or someone is considering being your friend, they're scrolling your page. If they see a ton of invites, it's going to look salesy. But you've got this great before and after picture that you don't want to take down, but it's got a transformation invite on it. What you can do, this is a fabulous tip. Ready? Change the text, edit the text, and say, wow, I can't believe that was me. Or, boy, I feel better now. Just change the text, because what happens is it's no longer a sales post where you're asking anybody to join anything. And you changing the text pops it back up to the top of your news feed again. So more people will see it, and it's no longer a sales post. So you can clean up your page. I mean, if you go on the top coach pages, you probably won't see a lot of ads. And you'll say, how do these people get anybody? They never advertise. They do. They just take it off so that it doesn't look salesy. That's all. Because your page should be about you, about your health and fitness, and about who you are. Because somebody that wants somebody that is, totally into one area of life isn't going to pick me if I'm not totally into that area of that my life. If that's not, the favorite thing. If somebody wants somebody that only has little babies at home, they're not going to pick me. And if they only want to talk about little babies, you know what? I'm over that. Okay, my little baby's big now. Not everything your kid does is as cute to me as when my kid did, So if somebody has a big kid, then they might want to pick me. Or, there's different reasons that everybody picks everybody. But again, you are your brand. That's the only thing that's different between any of us is us. Otherwise, they can just go to the website and order it. But they're going to want someone who's, probably enthusiastic, who posts a lot so that they can see what you're doing. They have to know, like, and trust you. They're not going to get to know you if you're not posting a lot. They're not going to get to like you and trust you if they don't see what you're about. So they want to see that you're about more than Beachbody. And I got to tell you, I almost never say the word Beachbody because those are just tools I use. I talk about clean eating. I do say the word Shakeology on occasion, but I often say superfood shakes because I don't want anybody to think that I'm just trying to sell them something, because I do help a lot of people for free. Absolutely. And I always have something free to offer them too. That's another great tip. So I have a lot of free groups, recipe groups and things like that. So if someone is I can't afford to buy a thing, I don't argue with them. I just say, we're at the end, and I say to them, I'm more than happy to help you if you want to join the free 30-day Beachbody on Demand. If you want me to help you set a budget, or if you just want some free resources, I'm more than happy to help you. I also have free groups. So I never leave anybody feeling like they were just a sale to me, because then that would make me feel icky, honestly. And you just get a better reputation when you're there to help people than if you're there to sell people. It's not Avon. It's okay. When somebody puts an Avon book in your face, you know that you're trying to sell Avon, and I'm more than happy to take that book because I know Avon is just a direct sales thing. I know, unless someone says to me, I noticed your hair is da-da-da, which they better not, and here's a product that will really help you, Yeah, that's really insulting, so don't do that. But you know what I'm saying? We're here to more help people first, and then just provide a solution later. So you want to get your engagement. That 20-second takeaway was like 10 minutes long. Sorry. Increase your engagement. Use the data on your page, and you will have a better time inviting. And my advice is to invite all different ways. Don't wait for people to come to you, because maybe Melanie Mitchell has people coming to her, but I don't think so. I think she's out there inviting a lot. So, anybody have questions? I can't scroll and read the questions. If you want to read me questions, I can take them.
There was only one that I saw, and if you guys have more, feel free to type them in. Someone was asking, do they prioritize your business like page or personal page?
What do you mean, do I prioritize? I'm not sure.
Should we be prioritizing posts on our like page?
Oh, okay. So I thought I kind of answered that, but I am totally invested in my like page, but I took Jesse Regan's like page training. But I don't neglect my personal page either. So I'll post more on my like page. I'll post some of the same stuff on my personal page. If it's a totally stupid, goofy thing, I'll just put it on my personal page. But a lot of the content is exactly the same. I make sure, like, my first instinct is posting on my like page, because that gets me all my new friends. I get all my new friends through my like page, and I make all my sales through new friends from my like page. So that gets my first attention, but then I bring them to I friend them, so they've got to see something on my personal page too. So, I make them both a priority. There was a time when I totally didn't post anything on my personal page, but honestly, if you're going to make a friend with someone, you've got to put something on there, or what's the point of them being friends with you? It's just easier to engage with them. It gives you two chances to engage with them as opposed to one. So I do make my like page my priority, but there are lots of top coaches who do not have a like page.
Now, on your like page, do you pay for ads or like boost posts or anything like that, or no?
Okay, yes. Okay, so this is what I pay for. I am down to $60 a month. I have a $2 a day like page ad. So just $2 a day. I have one workout. It's a little text that says like my page for motivation, workouts, food, fitness, fun, whatever it is. That's it. It is a $2 a day, and I'm going to go down to $1 because it actually brings me more people than I can keep up with. I'm missing a lot of people that I could friend. So it runs for, right now today it's running for 2 cents a like. It in the past, I don't know how long, months, it's been running for 3 cents a like. So at the end of $2 divided by 3 cents, I'm getting a whole bunch of likes each day. Then I go through them and I see who looks like my girl. If they look like my girl, I shoot them a friend request and a little welcome to my like page. Thank you so much for liking my like page. I hope you enjoy my post. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Are you on a health and fitness journey too? It's that little standard welcome kind of thing. And the ones that answer back, I have conversations with. And I don't have to talk, again, about their cat because they liked my health and fitness page. So the conversations go much faster into health and fitness and help convert people from friends to customers much quicker. And those that don't answer, but they still liked my page. And I don't welcome, there's an occasional person who doesn't have their friends request thing open that I still want to make friends with, so I will shoot them a welcome. But if they're totally not my market, if I'm not going to have anything in common with them, if I couldn't be good friends with them and go on a trip with them, I don't even shoot them a welcome because we're not going to connect. And I'm not trying to sell to someone that I can't connect with because those people are painful customers. When you have no connection with someone, the whole time they're your customer is uncomfortable. It's awkward. You don't know what to say to them, or it's just, I'd rather connect with someone that I think has a funny sense of humor, that has a similar interest, that's into health and fitness. I mean, just likes to post recipes. That to me is into health a little bit. Not crazy workout. Crazy workout people, I might talk to about coaching right away because I like them too, but for something different. So I use that like page extensively. I don't think I would have any customers at this point if I didn't have that like page, because my warm market was dead, and the people I was friending, I was having a really hard time connecting with. I had gotten myself, if you ever do go look at your friends list and then try to see who you have mutual friends with, I got myself into 2 bad loops. I friended too many vegans, not realizing it. Vegans do not make good customers for me. They do not want to buy anything from me, and they want to tell me about how I'm torturing chickens when I eat an egg. So it wasn't pleasant at all. And I'm a crazy animal person, but I am so low on the scale of crazy animal people, animal rights activists. So I got into 2 bad loops where that was all that was being suggested to me, and I could no longer find viable friends. So I had to do something with that like page, and thank God I did. I started it last April. That ad I've had running has been a year. It'll be a year in May that ad has been running, and it's down to $2. I will also promote a free group. Those are killer good for the money. So that's another good thing. But the rest got me nowhere. Waste of money. The first year I got my little thing back that said how much money I spent on Facebook. I said spent $1,249 and got nothing out of it. Oh my God. Okay. So I do a $2 like page ad every day, and that will go down to $1. And the occasional, and I'm talking about $15, $20 on a free group once a month. I would do the same on an event. I would promote an event for $15 or $20 as well. You're going to get good traction out of both of those. But I do not waste my money on, I don't get any coaches that way, and I don't get any challengers that way because they don't know, like, and trust me. They're not going to buy something from me. I get a lot of traction, a lot of tire kickers when I do that. And they suck my time away, whereas I'm better off getting likes, making friends, talking to people who are on my page. It's just a better use of my time. I hope that answered it.
Yeah, I love that because I do have a like page, and for a while I shouldn't say a while, for 3 months I was testing ads, and I was spending like $100 a month on testing it out, and I was getting like nowhere. It wasn't worth my time and energy. But I was scoping out your page to find the post that you were talking about earlier, your call to action. You have like 22,000 followers on your like page. That's awesome.
I went from 8,000 to 22,000 with that one like page ad. That's what that $2 a day thing did for me, honestly. And you know what? They're not all perfect, but you play with your targets and you figure it out. And then I friend the ones that are my target.
Mm-hmm.
So, I had a dead like page. I had 8,000 and no interaction on that page. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. So it was a lot of shifting over. A lot of people, like, I probably lost 8,000 likes on that page. As I started to find what I wanted to put on that page, I would get likes every day and lose 40 people. You could see, because you can see who unlikes your page too. So I'd get 30 unlikes one day and 40 unlikes the next and 20. And I said, it's like an oven. It was self-cleaning. So anybody who didn't like who I am in reality, the real me, left. They left. So that's fine, because we weren't going to connect anyway.
There is a question, should you have a like page, or can you just do it all on your personal page?
There are lots of coaches who do it on their personal page. I do not want to lose my business. I am a full-time coach. I cannot afford to lose my business because I posted businessy things on my personal page. I just can't. There is a chance, if you're posting sales, ads, you're posting business things on your personal page, you can be shut down. It's in the terms of service. It is. We're not allowed to do business on our personal pages. And Facebook they are watching. And, their robots are very sophisticated. If I message too many people, I get my messaging privileges taken away for a day. And it's happened a lot. So I had to find that spot where I was messaging the maximum amount of people I could message a day, but not pissing off Facebook. Because when you're taking my messaging away, and then the next day I get it back, and you take it away again, I'm being watched. They're targeting my account. They want to make sure I'm not doing business. So the copy and pasting, even copy and pasting too much, is a big signal to them that you're doing business. People reporting your stuff as spam. You want to make sure it's not anything blatant, like, a big sale or this or that. You've got to watch, because people do report other. Sorry, I got a phone call on my back.
Yeah.
That was my success partner who has radar when I'm speaking on a call. So you know what? I would never advise anyone, and I've told my team, and they've gotten scared, and they don't do anything with their like pages. I have 4 of my coaches in like page training that they're not doing. They paid for it. They need to do it. So I would suggest, if you're planning on being a top coach and you're planning on making this $1 million business, start your like page. You have nothing to lose. You don't have to advertise right away. Just get a feel for it. Start to put some content on there. Watch some YouTube videos. There's great free videos by Jesse Regan, Regan, Google Hangouts that you can watch, that you can get a ton of tips. Getting likes on your like page, you have to have, you either have to be Chalene Johnson or you have to have an ad running to get likes, honestly, because they're not just going to come organically unless you have, I got a lot of organic likes when my page was called Clean Eating Recipes, but that's not all who I'm about. So when I changed the name of it, I got a lot of dislikes. I have a lot of clean eating recipes on there, but that's not all it's about. So now that it's called Doreen Finelli, or Doreen Morrison Finelli, no one's going to find me. No one's looking for Doreen Morrison Finelli. So I had to do something proactive, like put an ad out there. So yeah, you do have to spend some money on a like page. It's 100%. You have to spend money, but you don't have to waste your money like I was. I would take it slow. Yeah, take it slow. Do some training on Facebook, on YouTube, and spend your money more wisely than I did. I might as well have taken $1,200 that year and thrown it in the sewer.
And you can also invite all of your friends. I don't use my like page that much. I probably will after this call. But when I first created my like page, I invited every single Facebook friend over to my business page because I was like, then they'll like it if they want to follow me. If not, cool, fine. And so I got a lot of people that way. Again, like Doreen said, you can get like double dip almost. They have double the odds of actually seeing your posts. And you'll get actual followers that way.
And when you boost something, you can boost it to your people who like your page and their friends. Mm-hmm. Oh, and do yourself a favor. I got to tell you, do not like all the top coaches like pages. Do not, because they're boosting ads to your friends. They're sending it to people who like my page and their friends. So your friends are getting invited by Melanie Mitro and Anita Myron, and don't give them your customers. So if you want to keep track of Anita Myron, just make a mental note to go on her page once a week and look at it. But unlike all those coach pages, because you're just giving them customers. I mean, I would join Melanie Mitro over me. Although one of my top coaches joined me instead of Chelsea Pearson, who's her personal friend. Don't ask why. So that's my advice. But yeah, the like page is where I get all my business now.
That's inspiring. I like hearing that. Well, awesome job, Doreen. I couldn't find any, I don't have any paper around to take notes, and I was scrambling to write down a ton of stuff. So this is an invoice that I owe, and I have so many notes. But thank you so much. Are there any last minute questions that anyone has after hearing her speak and sharing tips?
I will say I'm very lucky my puppy fell asleep in the car. So I was able to pull over.
So cute.
Here's can you see him?
Yes.
Hi, Dexter. We'll go home now. Yeah, he was a good boy.
So cute.
All right. Well, it was great being on here.
Yes. Thank you so much, Doreen. And thank you, team, for hopping on. I hope you got a lot of value out of it.
Thanks, guys. It was nice talking to you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.